You're listening to KKKKKKKTY, the Valley's Rapping and Rocking Station.
Hello, my name is Rosalie Collins, and I'm here with my daddy and Miss Sally on KTY. How was that, Daddy?
That was very good, sweetie. We'll make a radio DJ out of you yet. What do you think, Sally?
Rosalie is a natural. No question about it.
She sure is. So, as you all know, it's once again Bring Your Kid to Work Day here at KTY. Now most places choose to have it on the traditional day in April, and we do too. But we also have a second one in September, because hey, doing our own thing is how we roll here. And the sweet angelic voice you just heard belongs to my 3-year-old daughter Rosalie.
And I'm turning 4 in November.
That's November, sweetie. And you're right, you will be 4 years old then. So anyway, I have my daughter with me. And who did you bring today, Sally?
So for this Bring Your Kid to Work Day, I brought along my first son. His name is Racer. Because ever since he was little, he'd run around the house at all hours of the night. And he's also the sweetest cat ever. Aren't you, big boy? Wanna say hi to all our listeners out there?
And it looks like he feels right at home in the studio.
Can I pat him, Miss Sally?
Of course you can, sweetie.
Okay, now that my daughter is occupied with her new playmate, let's get to some more stories. Like we always do on Bring Your Kid to Work Day, the topic for today is embarrassing parent stories. Tell us all your funniest moments where you've been embarrassed by your parents. We've heard some pretty good ones so far, and Sally and I have also told our own. And since we're on it, I actually thought of another one.
You mean you thought of one more embarrassing than when your mom dropped you off at school, and asked very loudly if you needed an extra diaper, because you had trouble aiming for the toilet bowl?
Ha ha, that's so funny, Daddy.
Well, this one involves my mother embarrassing Steven, and it's definitely not as bad as mine. He had just started dating Jennifer, and he brought her home to meet the family for the first time. I remember after dinner, my mom was showing Jennifer an old photo album of when we were kids. Now let me tell you, Steven had the most epic bowl cut when he was in elementary school. Imagine Mobiles from Stranger Things, it was just like that. As he got older, he absolutely hated that bowl cut, and he would never let anyone see pictures of him from those years. So anyway, our mom is showing his new girlfriend our childhood pictures. And that photo album is just filled with pictures of Steven in all his bowl cut glory. I swear he was about ready to take that photo album and toss it into the fireplace.
Poor Steven. He probably thought Jennifer would bust out laughing or something.
He sure did. But instead of laughing, Jennifer said that both of her brothers had bowl cuts when they were young too, and that they looked even funnier than Steven's. I guess that was a bit of consolation.
Daddy?
Yes, Rosalie?
The next time we see Uncle Steven, can I call him Uncle Bowlcut?
No, you may not.
Kids sure say the darndest things, don't they, Howard?
Tell me about it, Trey. So, we're now joined in the studio by our afternoon DJ, Reynaldo Sanchez, also known as El Rey in the afternoons. And I see you also brought along a couple of guests.
That's right. Since Orlando and Christine didn't get to come here back in April, they both wanted to make up for it today. So either of you want to introduce yourselves on the air? Orlando?
No, I'm good.
Christine?
Oh, you know I do.
It's all yours, Christine.
This is Christine Sanchez, brightening up your morning, on Tyndale Valley's Rappin' and Rockin' Station, KTY. Coming up, 1 in a Million, by Boys Express. Just kidding, Dad, I know you guys don't play that kind of music on this station.
Alright, let's let Howard take the mic again. We're not here to hijack the morning show.
Looks like you might have another radio DJ in the family, Ray.
Yeah, I always knew if either of my kids were to follow in my footsteps, it'd be her.
So, anybody have an embarrassing parent story they want to share? Ray, I know our listeners would love to hear yours.
Might as well. So, back when I was in college, I went with a group of my friends to the community center to see the reunion concert of Randy Watson and Sexual Chocolate. But I had completely forgotten that it was on the same day as my sister Alina's birthday party. And none of us were to miss that party. But there I was, enjoying the show with all my friends. And just as the band was about to perform their cover of The Greatest Love of All, my mother comes storming into the performance hall, yanks off her shoe, and starts hitting me with it, right there in front of my friends. And of course, she gave me quite an earful on the way back home. Needless to say, I never missed another family party again.
Serves you right, Ray.
Yeah, she's one woman you never want to piss off.
And we have a new caller on the line. Hello KTY, who is this?
Hi, this is Tiny.
Man, it's the guy who rips the meanest farts in town. This ought to be good.
Yes, I do have a story. The other day, I went to the store with my mom and my big brother Bunky. And my mom spanked me in front of everybody because I went up to one of the workers and asked him, "Mr. Worker, which aisle has the gas foods?" And then he said, "What's a gas food?" And I said, "This is a gas food."
Uncle Wowzers. I can smell it through the phone.
Ew. Eggs.
Dude, how many times have I told you to quit calling up radio stations and farting?
What? I didn't.
You idiot, I just saw you do it. Give me that phone.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. 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 No.
Yes. Yes.
These guys are bunkers.
Yeah, but stuff like this is Nielsen ratings gold.
Okay, that's enough of those guys. We're gonna get back to the music. With all of the best rock and hip-hop from the 80s. And keep those stories coming in. We look forward to hearing them. In the meantime, here's a little Master of the Hurricane. On KTY, the Valley's Rappin' and Rockin' Station.